talking to you. No, I'm genuinely not talking to you. I'm not talking to most of you. Just like you lot are just. How annoying can you people be? Seriously. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, boys and girls. How are we doing today? Let's do. Let's. Microsoft Flight Simulator is actually surprisingly not that good on my supposed high end computer. Well, it was high end like years ago, 2 years ago. Like essentially before I started streaming, right? Like you lot wanted me to start streaming, so I bought one of these bad boys, and it was interestingly enough, it was I did get the 2080 Ti, right, and that was top of the line back then. And these days, if you wanted to get like, and then obviously like GPU prices went through the roof, so I was quite lucky. And then these days, if you want to get top end, actually, didn't AMD just? I'm pretty sure they did. Can someone let me know? Yes, there we go. Yeah. So the new AMD cards are what? Like they claim they're about the performance of a 4900. Yeah, I guess we will see in a few. Oh, okay, that's sorry me. Let me add that in. Yes. What timing we are at? 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, that's not it. Using on graphics cards. But anyway, so today we are. Oh, I didn't. Where is it? Where even is my controller? Give me 1 second. No. Oh, I have that. I'll take care of that later. No worries. Okay. You know, who was it that packed my stuff and brought it to the hospital for me? Because there's like crap all over it. Not crap, like just there's dust all over it, and so it's just like something I did not expect. Anyway, okay, let's see. We are in Scotland. A very slow. Oh, we're going this way. Fantastic. So let's go along our flight path, which is over yonder. There we go. And Scotland is beautiful. Scotland. I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? Like, there's one of those interesting theories behind when William the Conqueror, crossed the Channel into Scotland, and obviously he with the Norman conquests, he rewarded a lot of his own boys, and there was a meta study that was done that showed that in the areas where the local noble was a descendant of William the Conqueror's time, they would, that entire county, or maybe not county, but that entire area was a lot more, or was, I think it said that entire, excuse me. I believe it said that entire area was a lot richer than. Why is this wind not working? Oh, that's ground level. Okay. And that's probably too high of a wind. Like, I just don't want the water to be completely still, because it doesn't make sense for it to become completely still. Excuse me. How do I know about William the Conqueror? Obviously because I was alive My face died again. Yes, it did. Obviously because why? Why is this phone doing this? This is not supposed to be like this. Well, something about it is screwy. Okay. So we're good again. Let's see. There we go. Fantastic. Yes, I was saying I was obviously alive when William the Conqueror was taking over England. That's definitely the only reason. We are going to skirt on along the outskirts of this cloud, just because otherwise we're not going to get much of a view, right? So it is a nice view. Look at that. Maybe not that close. Let's look at it from farther away. Scotland did get an upgrade, I think. I can't be sure. I think so. Yes. No, we are doing drinks, right? Our administrator did go through the setup process, right? I should be mildly upset if they didn't. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yeah, no. Let's start with our first drink. I can feel my throat dying, so let's not dally too much today. Well, it's not my fault. Well, it kind of is my fault, but point remains. Point remains, yes. It's all good. All good. Are we ever going to get another karaoke stream? We've done what? Like, we've done 10 karaoke streams? I don't want to do any. I mean, we did like 3 or 4 in public, and then we did a few in private because obviously there were demands for that. I'm not sure if I have any more energy to do more karaoke streams. 7:45. So 7. Ooh, that's not the right button. What, am I crashing into the ground? No, it did an anti-stall all on its own, I think. That's good. These streams, unless you guys hit that 7-figure goal. Yeah, I really am basically the only person that can charge 7 figures for a karaoke stream. Well, actually, to be fair, I haven't successfully managed to charge that much for a karaoke stream just yet, right? It is only when you guys manage to collect all of that money, and I think there is still progress to it, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it's growing by actually a ludicrous amount, comparatively ludicrous amount every month. Well, you know what? Honestly, this is to a year 1 comment that was talking about the fact that their progenitors seem to be just completely ridiculous. And yeah, they are. They are. There's no denying. There's absolutely no denying that they are. Well, I mean, I'm actually not so sure that ludicrous or like ridiculous is the correct way of saying it. What honey? Let's put this in 940. Everyone needs a place where they can be silly, otherwise they will do stupid things in public, right? And I think even our year 1 students will understand this sort of quite intuitively, because class. They have lived in their particular society. Like all of your mildly upper class things with not things, obviously. Well, yes, I that's what I'm trying to say, but obviously I can't actually say that out loud, given that this is a stream that goes to the public. So when I say upper class things, yes, in private school that's what you do. Please don't tell me anymore. Okay. No, uh, no, please don't tell me anymore. I really don't care what you guys do in private school. And also, I don't care what you did in private school 40 years ago either, okay? I don't need to know these. Can I fix that? I can. Let's lower the engine and put the flaps down on it. Just so that we can sort of like hover over the air. But that's exactly, that's my point, right? Like you guys know what you lot and your peers and people who have too much time and too many resources do when you have too much time on your hands, when you're bored, when you have too much silliness. And so essentially that's exactly it. Like our little community is something that helps your progenitors channel their silliness in such a way that they can be mindful of it, they can practice it, and then they can go back into society and and not be trashy people, because I really don't like those that end up like that, right? So that's the idea. Race has nothing to. Oh, look at these houses that didn't get built. Oh, Asobo Studios. Oh, Microsoft. That's not cool. Look at those houses. These are perfectly well houses that should have been built. And that's a road that looks like a river, but that's fine. Anyway, what was I saying? No, this is not a racist comment, not at all. I think in fact, this is something that happens to all humans, all normal humans that have attained some amount of power, that have attained some amount of resources, that they're able to worry about, because the human mind needs to worry, right? The human mind always has this propensity towards worrying, towards wanting to accomplish something. And if you don't give it anything to do, it'll become a crypto bro, right? Or it'll become a yes, exactly, one of those. Can what our year one administrator pull that comment that was made by our year one class 3 student with a name ending in YC, and quote that into our general class 2 and 3 chat, just so they know what was being said about them. Well, I mean, in some ways it is understandable though, right? I personally, I can certainly understand why some people are trash. That does not make it excusable, right? There's a difference. Just because I can understand something doesn't mean I will excuse it. Anyway, this is all beyond the point. Yes, let's talk about our first drink, because I completely missed that one. What was it again? Can we have? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have the first drink. Just forget about all of that. We'll deal with that later. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Take your time. Why is our tail drifting towards the left? Well, because if you remember when I set the wind, this wind level, you see how I set it towards the east? So it's the wind is blowing in this direction. And so for us to go in a straight line, we actually have to fly into the wind, right? That's a bit because the wind is actually blowing us towards the east, so that means we have to fly slightly westwards to counter the wind so that we can actually stay on course. Yeah, it's almost like that's magic, or like that's how science works. That's physics. Oh my boy, yeah. You always have good ideas for drinks. Let's see what you have today. I'm going to ignore our year 2 and year 3 students for just the rest of the conversation, just because they have been... How did you lot get randomly chosen to be today's viewers? Like the probability of all of you being chosen, all let's say 15, 16, 19, all 22 of you being chosen to be in the same view, like conversational group is just, it boggles the mind. If you did bribe our administrators, that would be I would give you respect for that. I don't think you guys did. If you did, well, our administrators will have to come clean as soon as they can, so that, you know, appropriate measures can be taken. Otherwise, oof. Wait, really? Oh, that's sweet. Our hold up. Yeah, before we do the drink, let me just make a note of this. What time is it? 17 minutes. 30 seconds. Year 1 class 1 representatives have come to visit in the hospital, and they are just outside the door. That's very sweet. Heart. Yeah. Heart for you lot. The Korean, Asian, like East Asian heart thing, right? Like where you put your index finger and thumb together and make a little heart. Yeah, that's hard for year 1 class 1 students. No squealing. Actually, it doesn't matter. The door is soundproofed, or relatively soundproofed. Actually, can you guys try squealing? I want to see if we can hear it in the. I want to see if it shows up in the spectrogram. Okay, it doesn't. Excellent, fantastic, but no more. Anyway, my boy with his drink, I love that. So that is a, you know, like, I feel like we don't use ginseng and ginger enough in Western cocktails. Like, those two are really strong, well, strong-ish, mildly medicinal. What is this? Do I have to respond? I don't have to respond to that. Medicinal ingredients, right? That actually are also, like, their taste, to me at least, have an interesting sort of flavor profile. What did you make the bitter out of? Just vodka? Okay. Huh. And then you just added mint to the... Well, in that case, doesn't it, like... aren't you slowly approaching a Jägermeister if you're gonna do that much? that many herbs and like roots and stuff. And I did comment on this before, I think, but Jägermeister it just reminds me of herbal medicine. It really does. Like I have had remind me to show you whoever wants it something in Chinese that's called 藿香正气水, and it's essentially a herbal mix that is supposed to help regulate the bodily functions. Have that. It is basically Jaeger without alcohol. It's fantastic. Anyway, good drink. Let's do the next one because I can feel my voice dying. Let's not have a year one civil war just now. No. Good. Okay. Please don't call me that. I'm not even gonna. No. Who's the second? Really? You're still alive? Well, hello. I thought you would have died before I did. Well, that's okay then. Well, all right. No, that's fine. That's fine. Well, what do we have today? Yeah, you would. You come back from the dead and you bring a wine that is thought to be non-existent. Yes, fantastic. Why don't you do this? You are in the city now, right? Just bring it over, and we'll have it after the stream, or I'll have a small cup after the stream, and then we can talk about it. We can record our conversation and then plaster it in the channel for everyone else to see how pretentious the two of us are. Yes. I haven't talked about Scotland. I did talk about Scotland. Well, tangentially. Wait, are you Scottish? How long have I known you and I have never known that fact? Really? Oh, that's interesting. I did not expect that, no. Well, bring the wine, and then we'll see where that goes, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we are approaching the end of today's stream. We are already at 23 minutes, which is fantastic. Let me see 1, 2, 3. Yep. You. Oh yes. Yes, I did want to congratulate our. I wanted to congratulate our 10th or 8th. Which one was it? 8th? Yeah, 8th group of travelers to Japan for having completely ruined our travel agency's plans. Basically, the first moment, the moment they landed. Let me write that down. 23, 45. Congratulating. Oh no, that's 8th group of travelers to Japan for ruining the travel agency's plans the moment they landed. That was when I heard from our travel agent that this happened, I basically facepalmed, right, as I have to, because what were you guys even thinking? Come on. Anyway, we are done for today. Yes, I am quite tired, so I'm going to sign off here. Any final questions, concerns? No, I did talk about Scotland. Remember in the beginning I talked about, or maybe I didn't talk exactly about how poor Scotland was, but I talked about. Oh, I might have not actually mentioned that I was thinking about that. But essentially, yeah, Scotland is poor in part because when William the Conqueror came, a lot of those developments and trade with France that came from that conquest um, simply happened in the south and in lands controlled by William and his vassals. And that meant that those areas grew quicker because they were able to trade better than the other parts of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, right? And that means that those areas simply were better off. And if you're better off historically, you tend to grow faster along with industrial revolution, right? And well, we're not saying that it's impossible, but it is kind of true, right? Like even today, Glasgow is not really comparable to sort of the big industrial cities in the south, for lots of sort of separate reasons as well. But you get the point. It's a generic. Yes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. In conclusion, please download Firefox. Please don't do Chrome. And we shall. I'm not sure if we shall resume tomorrow. Just because I am, like, yeah, my throat is still quite weak. So if we don't resume tomorrow, we'll resume Sunday, where we will walk around Japan and do our little schedule thing. Yes, well, that's it for today. Thank you. Bye. No, I said good night. Go away. Go away. Bye. Wait, what? Oh no, we're good. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. It's okay. We're going now. Bye. Bye.